Good morning, everyone. It's just coming up to 11 a.m. It is Bank Holiday Monday. I'm Simon Holden. This is Holden's Horses. Very, very quickly. Now, yesterday, sadly, our one selection, we got on at 4-1, just got beat on the line, backed into 11-4 as I thought it would be. Keep backing 11-4 shots at 4-1. We're going to make oodles and oodles of profit. Don't worry about that. But I started off with a little bit of a rant, which I'm pleased to say many of you have who fed back to me have said you agree with about the horse running loose. But I criticised the jumping of the first horse, Perfect Man, and said it needed to go back to school. Obviously, a bit downbeat. I'm still pleased that the horse won and gave us a great start. So there you go. People saying I a little bit disrespectful to the horse when, of course, I wasn't. I was just mid rant on the Queen Sergeant running free. So clarify that. Right, I've got a big double for us. They run at Windsor, Your Majesty, one of my local gaffs, and the going is officially good to soft, but let me assure you that it will not be by this afternoon. It is baking hot here. And at last, folks, it looks like we are going to have a summer. So let me get on with these, and I'm going to tell you, you must call back tomorrow. And remember, if you're not a member of this channel, please do subscribe. It's free. Holden's Horse is your home of big price winners here on YouTube. Now, tomorrow I intend, because it's still only 99.9 that the horse will run, to release the first bet from my brand new system, which I'll tell you all about tomorrow. And I hope to be online earlier tomorrow, probably around 9 a.m. So get yourself ready. But as I say, do subscribe and click that notification bell so you'll know. It's going to be a very exciting start to June, which is going to be the biggest month ever on Holden's Horses, and believe me, we've had some big months. So let's get cracking. I got two for Windsor for you, exclusive to YouTube, 320 and 355. Now the 320 is a class 3 5 furlong sprint, decent race, but there's a horse here on something of a comeback mission, and that horse is number 8, New York State of Mind. It runs off 77. Jason Watson takes the ride for Willie Muir. And this one was disqualified when finishing second at Bath, or Bath if you live lower than Birmingham. It's Bath, of course. And I have one every month, even if I don't need it. So there you go. But it's Bath for me, and it's 320. It's New York State of Mind, disqualified, something of a comeback run. I think it's going to love this drying ground. That was really firm at Bath, because Bath, the only racecourse, or Bath, if you're from lower than Birmingham, it's the only racecourse in Britain where they never water. So there you got a little piece of fairly useless trivia there. 320. We're going to go New York State of Mind. You can get 17-2 with Sky Bet each way, 3 places. There is, it's the dead 8, so we don't want any to come out, and I think that's a cracking price. Willie Muir, very, very clever at placing his horses. Obviously, he has the horse in form. Windsor's a quirky track like Bath. Watson's a good jock. I think the horse is going to get its preferred fast ground by 320, and I think it's going to go very, very close. And at that price, nice profit if we're in the 3, and if we win, we've got a bally good winner on this wonderful Bank Holiday Monday. Right, let's go to the very next race, the 355. Now, if you read my book, The Betting Blueprint, you will see why it is folly to back short price favourites. But people never learn, punters never learn, and most tipsters never learn, because they are not very good. And the reason I mention that, and why you should read the book, available on Amazon and available from all bad bookstores, is because there is a horse in this race which may well win. It's been tipped up everywhere. It seems to be being clobbered, but I think we should take it on. The horse is Faisal, number 1. This is its first run in a handicap. It hasn't run for a long time. It was impressive in 2 races on the all-weather. We don't know it goes on the turf. We don't know if it's fully fit after a long break. And we don't know if those races were any good. And because it's trained by John Gosden, I put it to you, this is dreadful value. Now, if this one lags up and you've done it, great. But in the long term, you have to have long-term realism in punting. That's easy for me to say. You must think long-term, and you ain't going to get rich backing a horse with those things that are not proven. So let Faisal go, and we are going to back number 5, a horse that I know is in form. I know it'll go on this quick ground because it will be by then. It ran in a really good, solid race for this grade, a better race than this. Alfred Boucher, trained by Henry Candy, who had a winner yesterday, on Saturday rather. It was third to a horse called Victory Chime. It was an incredibly well handicapped horse. That was a good race over the same track. And I put it to you, we've got a lot more reasons, a lot more ticks in a lot more boxes with Alfred Boucher, and it is 3 times the price. The 4-to-1's gone, but you can get 7-to-2 across the board, and I think that is exceptional value. So let the Gosden Hot Pot create us the price, because we're going to go against it. All right, if it wins, it wins. But with all known info at the time of placing these punts, we have to back number 5, Alfred Boucher, trained by Henry Candy, to do the business. Okay, the form book is not perfect, but it's the best tool we've got, and it all points to that one. I can't take a leap of, I can take an LOF, a leap of faith, at 8, 9, 10-1. I can't take it at 11-8. Okay, so there you go. There's the 2 for today. Do them as singles and do them as a very, very tiny each way doublets. New York State of Mind, Billy Joel, and it is Alfred Boucher. 320 and 355. We've got a 35-minute Holden's horses, 35-minute hour of power, of punting power. So there you go. And I'm going to be back with a brand new system bet tomorrow. Have a fantastic day. If you're in my services, have a great day. I'm really confident of a big bank holiday. Get yourself some sunshine for a few hours, but make sure you're by that Ned Kelly for 320. Have a great day, folks. I'll see you tomorrow. Your Majesty, it's Windsor.